Hello there, this is Retro Spirits Gaiden, and this is Jaleco Arcade 1 on the Evercade console. Here is the dashboard. We've got 8 games on this cartridge. We've got Super EDF there, we've got Saint Dragon, there's P47, there's Rodland, Astaniacs, we've got 64th Street, a detective story on here. Game I've never heard of, but it looks like it's a scrolling fighting game by Jaleco, in which we will insert a coin, and we'll pick Rick or Alan. Rick Allen. Is Rick Allen like a person? I'm sure there's someone out there called Rick Allen. We've got jumping kicks. We have got a throw with a very echoey voiceover. I can throw into windows. Beautiful. Blah! Blah! I can't work out any other moves than the ones I've just done. I can do like a charge move. I can hit people with a monkey wrench. I can eat apples off the floor. I can beat up racial stereotypes in a suburban environment. I'm not thinking this is as good as Final Fight. This is, by all accounts, a weird-ass game which seems to be part set in the 1920s, but also the 1980s. I'm being creeped out by its vibe. I don't like this game. I might stop playing this game quite soon. Is this game any good, people? Or is it as boring and repetitive as it appears here? Oh, I just managed to kick that guy by kicking in the opposite direction and killing him. That's all well and good. Right, let's kick some more people's faces in, because that seems to be the order of events. Got a weird perspective on the graphics as well. Yeah, so not a good game. It's not a Final Fight beater. Now, this game was a game that was made for the PC Engine, and they've updated it and released it in the arcade. It's a bit like a Rastan Saga game, but an annoying shite one. So, if you like annoying shite Rastan Saga, you might be a fan of Rastan Saga 2, because that is annoying shite Rastan Saga. You might enjoy Astaniacs. I'm not a fan, I'll live with you. This game was available to play on the Evercade dashboard for a bit, kind of for free. I didn't bother. I played it once and thought, this is horrible. What is it that makes it so bad? It's the fact that your character stops when you press the fire button. That doesn't help. So in Rastan Saga you can walk and hit at the same time. This one stops your character. That's annoying. There are lots of things that take more than one hit to kill, and that's also annoying. Yeah, I don't like this game. It's got some colourful visuals, I'll give it that. The music is horrible. Astaniacs. Alright, we're going to negotiate this waterfall now. Jumpy on the platforms, and the platforms disappear, and I fall to my death. Right, this next game, Avenging Spirit, is a game in which you, as an Avenging Spirit, take over the bodies of people that still live, like you possess them, and you use the skills of those characters to then negotiate a platform shooting environment. It's a thematically interesting take on getting different guns in a game. That's all it is. It's like you're possessing people to use different weapons or have different jumping abilities. That's basically all you do. You have one life, which is shown as the energy bar at the top. That runs down rather rapidly. Once all that energy's gone, you're dead. So there we go, this is all you do, you kind of jump around. I've picked the Metal Slug guy here. It's a genuinely uninteresting game. Side Battler is a vertically scrolling shoot 'em up, which has lovely presentation. I will give them that. I just don't know if the game's any good. Having never seen, heard of, or played it in any capacity whatsoever, but the main body thing here looks a bit like a Gundam kind of robot, or a Macross robot. He's a side battler, and here we go. You kind of got some twin stick like controls, like you can rotate your character around to shoot sideways and stuff. There we go. But it's a scrolling, vertically scrolling kind of thing going on. Yeah, it seems fine. It seems quite hard. You have a melee attack though, as you saw there. You can kind of hit things with a sword. Yeah. I guess this was like Jaleco flexing their 2D visual muscles. And I think they had some talented artists at Jaleco. Some of their games do look nice. This is one of those, but I wouldn't say this was that exciting to play with the time I've spent on it, so there we go. It's not a game that I bought the cartridge for. I was unaware of what this game even was, but I am intrigued. I'm at least intrigued to try it a few times. And what more can you say about Side Battler, other than it's alright, isn't it? So this cartridge, again, is a 20 quid cartridge. You get 8 games in the cartridge, some of which are known, some of which are not. Earth Defense Force, or Super EDF on the Super Nintendo, is a known game. I do have this on the Super Nintendo, and this arcade version that they've got on this cartridge is visually more impressive, sonically about the same, but it's much harder to play. We've got like an intro here, the spaceship in Space Dock. You've got to select a weapon here. Well, I always pick the homing gun, because why not? Why not work smart and not hard? The spaceship design in this, for your attack fighter, is really boring. It's basically a box with a cock on the front of it. It's like a cock and balls, a flying cock and balls. The music, the tunes are exactly the same as the SNES version. Just the SNES version is done in SNES instruments, which, you know, aren't the best. Yeah, this game is, fires a lot more bullets at you than the SNES one. You've got the same thing where you've got 3 energy bars. This game is mildly diverting in either format. That's all I'll say about it. It's not like a tier 1 horizontally scrolling shoot 'em up. It's fine though. It's got some explosions. What more do you want from a game? Can't want more than explosions, surely. Now, P47 is a well-known game, and a game that I have on a PC Engine. It's converted quite well to the PC Engine, although when you play the arcade version that's on here, you'll see that the PC Engine version does have remarkably cut down graphics, which you won't have realised at the time. North France. Did that just say North France with the frickin' Nazca lines on the floor? How very strange. This game's just boring. I mean, you're shooting Nazis, so that's good. You've got a tick in that box. You're using a P47, which, you know, fires missiles. That's fine. It's just dull. Everything about it. The music's dull. The graphics are functional. The gameplay is generic. So, win, I guess, for Jaleco. I guess this game made them money. I mean, it was converted to all consoles back in the day. Not consoles, computers. It was converted to the PC Engine, but it was... I think I remember playing this on the Amiga at some point. I'm sure I did. Or maybe the Amstrad CPC. Oh, it would have been beautiful on there. It would have been 3 frames a second, no doubt. Yeah, P47. Not a stellar game, but not entirely horrific. Rodland is a bit of a darling of the Amiga owner. most Amiga owners would have told you this was like an arcade, perfect conversion of a great arcade game. I've never played Rodland. It features rods and lands. It features a man with 4 feet on his fingers and 2 chibi kind of fairies who are touching tips in a image which is both disturbing and colourful. Mom is being kidnapped, so you got to rescue your mum. Oh, it's a game where you're rescuing your mum rather than her rescuing you. Looks like you can make ladders wherever you want, and you can take these slime things and smash them into the floor because they deserve their frickin' skulls broken. You want a frickin' concussion and a skull fracture? You come to the right place, mate. Extra time. Oh, we're going to penalties in a minute. Oh, I'm being chased by a blob. Shit. I don't know what I'm doing. This game might be okay. I can make ladders. I can smash things into the floor. I do like a platform game. Oh, I didn't die. It just made a big explosion. I suppose this was kind of like an arcade perfect game on the Amiga because there is only like 30 colours on the screen anyway, so it wasn't that hard to make similar, I guess. Got dancing flowers. Yeah, music's not great. Visuals are okay. I do like the fact it says extra game. What does that mean? Just got to chase these sort of tear-shaped red buggers. T and A. Extra? Does that spell out extra? It might do. Enter the tower to rescue your mum. What a heartwarming story. There's some land sharks! Oh my god, they're gonna eat me alive! Not before I squash their buddies. It's like you have to whack your buddies, the shark's buddies, on the floor 3 times. Oh! I just died. Okay. Right, okay. Well, that's that. Frickin' menus on these cartridges are annoying. Let's just quit, please. Thank you! And last we've got Saint Dragon. So, I bought this cartridge really for Super EDF, or EDF as it's known on here, because the Famicom version, Super Famicom version is known as Super EDF. Saint Dragon, which is a game I did play in the arcade back in the day, and I enjoyed it. I was intrigued by Rodland. I suppose P47 because I've heard of it. The other games on the cartridge I'm not that interested in, and having played them for mere seconds, I'm probably not going to play a lot of them again, but I will play Saint Dragon, which is kind of a hard-edged sci-fi shoot-up featuring a metal dragon. It's a bit R-typey, I guess. Some of the things you can do, you can protect your dragon's head at all costs by wrapping the tail around the head, because the tail is indestructible. You pick up extra weapons, you mow down the biomechanical monstrosities with those weapons. Sneaky freaking Homer missile crept over the top of my tail and shot me in the eyeball. Got me right in the pupil. Oof. It's done it again. Am I not looking? Continue. Yeah, why not? Come on. Crack on. Get on with it. Do it again. It's an okay game. I like this game. Came out at the same time as Dragon Breed, from memory. Dragon Breed is better. There's no two ways about it. But Saint Dragon, I suppose it's got like a unique saying, really. It was very inspired by R-Type in terms of designs for the enemies. But it's nice to be able to control a multi-segmented beastie that fires a primary and secondary weapon, but also when it dies it sounds like it's just a lady from an old movie. Ah! Like that. Just falling over and hurting her ankle. That's how dragons sound. Oh, I've got a 3-way shot now. beautiful. Shooting the skyworms. The skyworms need to die. And these little green kind of banana-headed spider creatures. Oh, there's a monkey on a rock. There's a worm in a tree. Beautiful stuff. Oh! Swoon! I've hurt my ankle again. This cartridge is 20 English pounds, and again, there are 3 probably winners on here, and some fillers. The 64th Street Detectives is a very strange game. There's no doubt. Avenging Spirit is kind of okay. I've had some fun with that. But Saint Dragon here, this is the one that you probably remember, and it's the one I remember, and it's fine. Rodland is kind of okay, and Super EDF or EDF fine, P47 fine. So there you go. That's that cartridge. 20 English pounds for some decent games and some filler. On that bombshell, good night, sir. Good night.